Well, it's that time of the week. No, it's not because we normally do them on a Wednesday, and there's no Premier League matches at all this weekend. So it's a Thursday night show.
A Thursday night show.
Premier League predictions on a Thursday night, 7 p.m. But for next Tuesday and Wednesday. So
we should have our feet up by now.
We should be like feet back. Oh, laddie, that.
It's not nearly the end of the week.
I know. Well, hello to everyone that's joining us. We've got Geordie Toon for life. We've got some of the members here as well. They're all saying good hi to us. Listen, I know you enjoy this show. We always have a bit of fun. And so in this one, we are going to be looking back at the results of week 29, of which there were only 8 games, might I add. And we're going to be looking ahead to week 30. Week 31 will be done on the blog.
Are we going to point out that I got Newcastle down for the Carabao Cup win and you had Liverpool?
We're not pointing that out, no.
You said there was extra bonus points on
I never said anything of the sort. I cannot remember saying that. I think you tried that on. I said that someone that tries to push to get bonus points and stuff like you might have to lose 50 points or something like that.
Oh, right. Is that what you said?
To make the end of the season easy. Listen, there's loads of people saying hi, which is absolutely wonderful. And thank you if you're joining us live. Thank you if you're watching it back on catch up. Thank you as well if you're listening to it on the podcast. Don't forget you can get involved in this live by
the Geordie fan
is
my side already because I had Newcastle for the win.
Yeah, well, I am pleased for the Newcastle fans, to be honest, because they've waited 70 years, but it now means that they've won a trophy. And then you look at like Wolves, how many years is it for us? 44 years. 44 years. So we've got to, everyone will start talking about us and maybe we'll win a trophy. But like best tiddly wins.
We've got to pull our socks up before we're going to win anything.
We won a few trophies on esports. Say no more. Anyway, look, we're going to be reviewing last week's and then looking forward to a full fixture list. Obviously after the international break. And it's also we're going to have a little bit of chat about Wolves women. There's a certain person we need to talk about as well. And there's going to be question and answer time. Ask Emma, where you can ask her about anything Wolves related or football, or just if you need some advice, maybe you need to know about like where to get the best broccoli and stuff like that.
Best broccoli.
You get great broccoli, or or maybe they want to get.
I'm not a broccoli expert.
Just joking. Or it might be like best concert, something like that. Because we were talking about Madness tickets earlier, weren't we?
Yeah, they go on sale tomorrow, 9:30
in Birmingham. I don't know who wants to come and join us. Join us on the 19th of December at the Birmingham Arena to watch Madness. Let us know, and we can all go. We can all go together. Have a bit of like baggy trousers.
Bit of ska.
Welcome to the house of fun. I love.
I do like a bit of madness.
Love a bit of madness. I love a bit of madness. So look, without any further ado, who thinks? Because obviously this one here has been coming back a little bit. Who thinks Team Emma won last week? The last game. Who thinks Team Dave? See, they want best broccoli. There could be an award for best broccoli. I bet there is somewhere an actual award for us for having the best broccoli. I bet there's a best broccoli
award. You don't even notice.
I bet there's a best broccoli award somewhere.
You don't even notice. You just eat it.
Yeah, I know. Well, broccoli's good.
We have different types of broccoli, and you don't. You've just categorized it all as broccoli.
Yeah, but it's broccoli in it. You can have different types of broccoli, but it's still broccoli. It's still broccoli. Purple? It's still broccoli. Still broccoli. Anyway, let's ching ching.
Oh, we tea's over here.
Don't forget, you can get your Always Wolves fan ducks or mugs from the website. Someone's bought an Always Wolves duck. I got a message to say that they'd had the duck come and they bought a T-shirt, which is fantastic. These ducks, the lucky ducks from lockdown. So yeah, so look, thanks ever so much for joining it. Let's have a look and see who's going for what. Matt says we already knows what.
Do you know what? It was really tight and we were both really rubbish. I'll throw that out there now.
Yeah. I'm normally really rubbish, though. You're not.
Yeah, I came down to your level.
Carl's going for Emma. Geordie for Life's going for Emma. Scott's Team Dave. Jade is a turncoat. She's a turncoat because she was Team Dave and she's completely switched and gone to you. She's a glory hunter is what she is. Glory. Because she only wants to be on the winning side. Sarah's going with another one of our members, Emma. I think Emma has won. Matthew. Let's have a look. Oh, could I do some cooking videos? That would be like, I can teach you how to make cheese on toast and everything.
That would be a really good thing to do.
Cooking video.
Yeah, it'd be hilarious.
Yeah, maybe we should do a cooking video. Hey, by the way, check out the channel because just for a bit of fun, the split vlogs up there, which is a beautiful place. We've done a 10-minute video on that. And the latest trip to Agadir with me and Sensational Stan. That's funny as well. There's some funny moments in that video. So check that out. So without any further ado,
you're going to get on with it.
I'm going to get on with it. This is... Here we go. Yeah, we were absolutely rubbish. It was a really great game, 3-2. But that's not really selling the point. You got 3 points because you got 3 games right. And I got 2 points. I mean,
you went with Ipswich and Forest as a draw.
Well, I kind of
stupid, wasn't it?
In the hindsight, yeah, because I thought Ipswich would do a result. They'll probably get it against us, won't they? Yeah. No. Although Ipswich did fight back. I mean, Forest scored 3 goals in 5 minutes. So a bit disappointing that. So I only got 2 points. I was close to getting 3 points with the United game because they won, and I was close with the Wolves game because I should have put a 3 on the end. If I'd have put a 3 on the end, I'd have added an extra
3 on the end of what?
Of my wins. I would have got an extra 4 points, and that would have been a thrashing, wouldn't it? But as it is, it's 17 weeks to you up to my 8. But there's still...
We do this, don't we? We have really good weeks and we have really rubbish weeks.
But there is still 9 weeks to go. I can still technically draw. I can still
draw. Is that still mathematically? Yeah, you can.
I can still draw.
Mathematically, you can draw.
And I'm only 40. I mean, 200 points to you. You've got to the 200 ton. And I'm on can I even get to 200? That's the question. I'm 47 points behind, but I only lost a point. So over the last 3 weeks, I've gained a whole 4 points.
Have you?
Yeah. Yeah, I have.
We haven't been playing. It's been international break. This is week number 2.
Anyway, but but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I've had a good week last week. Didn't lose any points. Oh dear. We've got a Brighton fan in the house. Jack, how you doing? I do want to just say as well, guys, look, we have a very, very special video coming out tomorrow night. You're going to want to be subscribed to that. You want to have the bell notification on. So if you're not already, hit that subscribe button. And, we're trying to do big things and good things for you on the channel. So just that little moment of hitting that subscribe button for us and subscribing, it helps us. So it's the only thing we ever have. So do that for us, and it means that we can do bigger and better things for you. Sarah's absolutely rolling here. Look, she's laughing her head off.
That you've done well in the international break.
Yeah, I did well in the international break.
On the Premier League predictions.
John Harrison says, I'm Southampton to your Wolves. Oh, God, we've got to laugh.
That's how we're both rubbish.
Hey, listen, by the way, guys, this weekend, we will be there, yes, to draw the hospitality tickets for the Wolves versus Spurs game and the Man United versus Wolves game at Genting, Wolverhampton, otherwise known as the Temple Street Social, because you can the electronic darts, the shuffleboard, and everything's all going to be open as well.
Oh, is that open?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a bit open. So we're going to be there to do the draw at 9 o'clock. If you want to get into the draw to win this hospitality, courtesy of Genting Wolverhampton, for the Wolves versus Spurs game, which you'll be joining me and Magic Moss at, or the Man United against Wolves game away at Old Trafford in the box, food and drink provided, and that'll be with me and the producer Emma. All you need to do between now and the draw at 9 o'clock on Saturday night, we will be there on Saturday night to do the draw. So come and join us for the draw. Say hello. You only have to buy a main meal. You only have to buy a main meal for £5 or more, and you get in the draw, and you could win these tickets. And what a prize that is! Carl's saying he's already entered. You can enter as many times as you want. You can go in as many times as you want. As long as you buy a main meal, you can enter as many times as you like. So look, I'm just want to let you know, we will be in Genting 9 o'clock Saturday night.
It was 8 o'clock.
9 o'clock Saturday
9
night.
o'clock, okay.
So we'll be in there early before the draw.
The draw's at 9 o'clock.
Draws at 9 o'clock. We'll be in there for about 8 o'clock. So if you want to come and say hello, please feel welcome. And you honestly, there's some great stuff going at Genting because they've got this amazing new area with a fantastic piece of art as well. Jack says, love the channel, being subscribed for a long time, even though he's not a Wolves fan. We love that. Thanks, mate. I'd love to know what you love about it, Jack. If you can tell us now, because not being a Wolves fan and subscribing, that's special to us. Everyone's special, but that's cool. So let us know what you love about it.
We're random, probably.
And let us know if you're going to join us at Genting Wolverhampton on Saturday night for the draw as well.
Anyway, we're getting on with these predictions.
Let's get on with these
waffle
predictions.
on forever?
I'm waffling on forever, man. We're having fun, aren't we? I'm having a cup of tea. Look, April the 1st, April Fool's Day. 9:45 kickoff. The Gunners against the Cottage Cheese. Arsenal versus Fulham. What do we have?
Arsenal, 12 points behind Fulham, behind Liverpool even. Fulham are in 8th, dreaming of Europe.
Yeah.
Both teams defensively fairly strong.
Yeah.
But I still think Arsenal are going to win. I've gone 2-0.
You've gone 2-0. What are the chat saying? The live chat. And don't forget, you can leave your score predictions for the whole of this in the comment section below as well. So here we go. Sarah's gone 3-2 to the Gunners, as you can see. Carl's gone 2-0 to the Gunners. Matthew's 2-1 Arsenal. Scott's gone 4-1 Arsenal. Jade says 2-1 Arsenal. And Geordie Toon for life, 2-0 Arsenal. Matt's gone 2-1 to the Fulham. And happy birthday, Jack, who will be 20 on March the 31st. Happy birthday to you. I'm going to go with... Oh, Brian's gone 3-2 to Arsenal as well. A late entry there.
Oh, we've got more. And Terry.
Terry's gone 3. Terry's gone for 3-1.
I think it's predominantly an Arsenal win.
Yeah. I'm agreeing with Terry.
You gone 3-1?
Me and Terry are in agreement. I've gone with a 3-1 to the Arsenal. So next up, we have those wonderful, wonderful Wolverhampton Wanderers against the West Hammers. What are you thinking?
I've changed my score prediction on this one several times today. I can't make my mind up. I think it could go either way. I'm concerned that we could be weak after the international break.
Weak?
Yeah, Wolves, we don't always come out
firing. I know, but the good news is we don't play till the Tuesday.
Yeah.
So that's an extra couple of days. An extra couple of days recovery.
They're back in tomorrow. I've decided that I've gone with a 1-1 draw.
You're really optimistic again.
No, I think we could win it.
But you're not that positive.
I just worry that...
Worry about what? Getting it wrong? So
No, I don't worry about getting it wrong. I can get it wrong with a draw as I can with a win or a loss.
Okay, that's true.
It doesn't make any sense.
That's true.
I just think we don't come back firing on all cylinders after the international break.
But we do have an extra couple of days because normally we play the Saturday or the Sunday and we're not playing till the Tuesday.
Yeah, but we're still not back until Friday. Yeah. I've got 1-1 anyway.
They've had time to
you go with whatever you want.
Well, I will go with whatever I want.
I'm not forcing
I'm capable of making my own mistakes. Thank you very much.
I'm not forcing my opinions on you.
You're not forcing them.
No.
Well, let's.
I have dilly-dallied between Wolves win 2-1, but I've put 1-1.
So we've seen what the chat have got to say. Lucy's gone with a 2-2. Carl's gone with a 2-1 to Wolves. Sarah's agreeing with Carl. Matt's gone 2-0 to Wolves. Terry's agreeing with Carl and Sarah. Matthew's agreeing with Matt. It's a Matthew thing, 2-0. Geordie Toon for Life's gone 1-1. Scott's gone 1-0 to Wolves. Jade says 2-0 to Wolves. Love it. He says Luke's going to be at the Molyneux 2-2. Brian's gone 4-0 Wolves. Bloody hell, Brian.
He's not there, is he? That's why he thinks. They're like, I'm not there. Sod's law. That's score 4.
But yeah, Jack's told us why he says he's a Brighton fan, but he loves the videos. He says his main team's Worthington National League. That's where he was born. Shrewsbury Central. We've got Shrewsbury fans on. Way. They're having a terrible season.
They've got a new manager today.
I know. I feel for Shrewsbury because I like Shrewsbury. Dave Edwards and all that, but they looks like they're going down, sadly. Where are we going? John's gone 2-0.
I'm just going to have to get a tissue.
Can I have one as well? Because I've got a bit of sniffle as well. I'm enjoying my cup of tea. Now, guys, as always, you're going to have to wait till the match preview comes out for my score prediction. No, it's
like we're not important. You have to wait.
No, it's like part of the anticipation for the preview.
Yeah, I know.
And we have got West Ham fans' predictions coming up on that one as well. A lovely West Ham fan who's giving their thoughts ahead of the game too. So make sure there's another good reason to subscribe. Nice cup of tea that was. Right, next up on the Tuesday, it's the Trees against the Red Devils. Then Foresters against Manchester United.
They might be without Chris Wood, aren't they, Forest?
They might be. I think they probably will be. He's definitely missing for the FA Cup. They'll get knocked out the weekend, won't they, to Brighton?
You reckon?
Yeah, I think so.
He come off with an injury playing for New Zealand. Apparently, he's been seen with an ice pack on his side or something.
He's been seen in Iceland?
With an ice pack?
Oh, his ice pack. I bet he might go to Iceland for broccoli. Frozen broccoli.
You and broccoli? Essentially, where's it come from?
Oh, we're trying to be fun and entertaining, aren't we?
Yeah. I say so.
So what are you going with?
I've gone Forest 2, United 1. I just think Forest team spirit will pull them through it.
The team spirit. They have got
good team
it's
spirit.
It's something that United don't really have, do they?
Yeah.
Let's have a look here. Jason Tinkler. No, sorry. Carl's gone for a 2-1 to United. Matt's gone with a 4-0 Forest. Terry's 2-1 to Forest. Sarah's 3-1 Forest. Geordie Toon for Life's gone with a 2-1 United as well. Matthew's gone 1-0 Forest. Scott has gone 3-0 Man United. 3-0 Forest. Jade says 3-1 Forest. Lucy's gone 2-0 to Forest. Brian in Southampton has gone 2-0 Forest. And Shrewsbury Central's gone with a 1-1 draw. And guess what? I'm going to agree with Shrewsbury Central. Why is this happening? Terry was the last one and it was right. And Shrewsbury Central this time.
Maybe they'll give you a bit of luck and you'll get all your points.
Oh, can you imagine if I had like that much luck and I could catch
Well, there's
up?
Potentially 30 points.
You'd start to really panic and stress then, wouldn't you?
No.
You'd be like behind yourself. You might catch me. Jack's gone with the 2.
I'm not going to lose any sleep over it.
Not going to lose any sleep. Okay, we're going to move on to Wednesday, the 2nd of April now, Emma.
Right.
We're going to start. They're all quarter to 8 apart from the Liverpool game. The Cherries against the Tractor Boys. Bournemouth against Ipswich Town. What we're thinking.
Well.
Bournemouth involved in the FA Cup this weekend as well.
Yeah, they're the steady eddies of this league, aren't they, Bournemouth? They're just
eddies.
A steady team, aren't they?
Steady.
Ipswich are really desperate for these points. They really, really need something. And they might surprise us. But I don't think so.
Okay.
I've got Bournemouth 2, Ipswich now.
Well, you built them up there for a second, didn't you? So let's have a look at the chat. Terry's gone with a 3-0 to Bournemouth. Jack's gone 4-0 Bournemouth. I'll just read these out, actually. Carl's 3-0 Bournemouth. Matthew Jarman's 3-1 Bournemouth. Sarah's 3-0 Bournemouth. Matt's 3-0 Bournemouth. Jason's 2-0 Bournemouth. Geordie Toon for Life 3-1 to Bournemouth. Brian's 2-0 Bournemouth. Scott's gone 4-2. What a game that is. Jade says 2-0, a bit more conservative. Lucy's agreed with Scott, 4-2. And Shrewsbury Central says Cheers, Dave. Been a Wolves and a Shrews fan for a while now. Michael Atherton is the new Shrews gaffer. Well, we're really glad that you can join us, mate. Thanks for joining. We've got a Bournemouth fan on as well. Going to Bournemouth versus Man City quarter-final. That could have been us had we have put that penalty away. Never mind. Let's not go over that again. But we are looking at the thing. So I've gone with... Oh, look, Geordie Toon for Life was the last one. I'm agreeing with him. 3-1.
You cheating, you are.
That's 3-1. I've gone with
You've
the
just
3-1.
picked one that matches.
Yeah, it was the last.
He's cheating again. He's always cheating.
I've gone no. Same old David.
Always cheating.
Okay. If I was cheating, I'd be winning, wouldn't I? I think you're cheating. You get in your time machine, trundle to the future. You've got sort of some insight or something. Anyway, we've got the Seagulls against the Villains, Brighton against Aston Villa. What we thinking?
Ooh, I think these are pretty evenly matched, so I've gone one apiece.
One apiece. Let's have a look at what the chat. Would you believe Black and White? Is he a Fulham fan? Maybe. He must be a Fulham fan. Yeah. Met Raul Jimenez in the cafe today. Believe it or not, I believe you. I believe you. Terry's gone 2-1. Carl's gone Brighton 2, Vanilla 2. Jack's 2-1 to the Albion. Brighton. Matt's gone with the 2-2 as well. Sarah's gone 2-1 Brighton. Geordie Toon for Life's also gone 2-1. Matthew's gone 2-2. Lucy's gone 1-1. Shrewsbury Sentinel's gone 3-2. And Scott
3-2 to Brighton.
3-2 to Brighton. And Scott's gone 1-1. And Jade agrees. No division in the household. Brian's gone in with a 2-1 to Brighton. Jason Tinkler's coming with a late one there with a 1-0. And I'm just like Geordie Toon for Life was the last one to go. Oh, sorry, Brian in Southampton was the last one to go again. And I'm agreeing with him because he's 2-1, the same as me. Crikey, the coincidences that are happening tonight, amazing. So next up, them Citizens against the Foxes. Tally ho!
I've got nothing to say about these.
Are they going to be run down?
I've gone 4-0 City.
You've just gone 4-0 City.
Yeah.
The City.
Do I need to say any more than
Tally ho!
I just can't see. I just can't see Leicester getting anything.
Can you see them getting any more points this year?
No.
Do you think Southampton will?
I think they might pick up once they're out of it now, aren't they? So they've got nothing to lose.
Well, they're not technically down yet.
Well, I think you might find they'll have some upsets towards the end of the season.
Well, let's have a look here. Terry's gone 4-0 City. Carl's got 5-0 City. Sarah's 4-0. Jack's 2-0. Lucy's 3-0. Matthew's 3-0. Scott thinks he's going to be closer. 2-1, but Jade's confident. 4-1. Matt's gone 5-0. Brian in Southampton, 4-0. Jason Tinkler's gone 3-0. And Geordie Toon for Life has gone 4-0.
There's barely anyone thinks Leicester are going
to and that's the same as mine again, the last one on. So I've also... I know we snapped on that one, so I can't catch up with you there. But we've gone with a 4-0 to Well. Shrewsbury Central's coming with a late 3-0 to City. That's a home banker if ever there was one. Next up, the Toon, who've won their first trophy in 70 years and are very happy. Can we win something, please, Wolves, soon? Against the Buzzy Bees of Brentford, Emma. The Toon against those Brentfordites.
I did wonder whether Newcastle might have a bit of a come down after their big win.
You did wonder.
I did wonder. They've not been that consistent, I don't think, Newcastle. But Brentford don't have a lot to play for. I think they're too far off any of the European slots to really need the points. But I've gone with a 2-2.
Well, that can go two ways. They can either be not bothered or they've just got nothing to lose and play, whatever.
Yeah, I've gone 2 each.
2 each. Well, let's have a look at the chat. Terry's 2-1. Jack's 3-0 Newcastle. Matthew's 3-0 Newcastle. Carl's 2-1 Newcastle. Shrewsbury Sentinels 4-2 to the Toon. Brian's gone with a 2-2. Sarah's gone with a 3-2. Geordie for Life's gone 3-1 to Brentford. Jason Tinker.
No, 3-1 to
3-1 to Newcastle. I like to be checked and have my work checked. Jason Tinkler's 2-2. Lucy's gone with a 2-1 to Brentford. Scott's gone 2-2. Jade says 2-1 to Newcastle. And Matt says 1-1. So I'm sure that someone here is going to
just spit it out and tell us what you've got.
Someone has got to come and put 2-0 down, otherwise it break my sequence. Surely someone's going to do 2-0.
Maybe this is the one you'll get right then.
Okay, so I've gone with a 2-0.
You asked for that.
I did, and you delivered. You're like a postman, ain't you? You always deliver.
Come on, get on with it.
Okay then. Next up, those saintly saints of Southampton against the Eagles of Crystal Palace.
Well, apparently.
Oh, Geordie 2 for life, 2-0, 2-0, yes.
Apparently, Palace have gone 5 Premier League games without conceding.
Really?
Yeah. There's only Liverpool with more away clean sheets than Palace.
Really?
Really?
Wow.
So I've gone. Southampton are toothless, aren't they? Let's face it. I've gone 2-0 to Palace.
2-0 to Palace. Let's have a look in the chat. Well, Terry's gone with a 3-1. Carl's gone with a 2-0 Palace. Matt's 3-0 Palace. Matthew's 3-0 Palace. Brian's 1-0 to the Saints. But
he does live in Southampton.
He does love the Southampton, doesn't he? I was saying I would wish there were. I don't mind Southampton. If it weren't for the fact that they were one of the 3 teams below us, I'd love them to stop up because it's a good away day. And we can go to that Curry again, Bri. Jack says it hurts to say as a Brighton fan, but 2-0 Palace. Of course, they have a rivalry, don't they? Sarah's gone 3-1 Palace. Lucy's gone 5-0 to Palace. Jason's gone for a 0-0 draw. Geordie Team for Life has gone 3-1 to Palace. Scott's gone 3-0 Palace. And Jade has agreed with no division. With no division. So listen, again, me and Geordie Team the Line are on the same page because I've gone Southampton 1, Crystal Palace 0. So there we go. Next up, it's the Reds of Liverpool, them Liverbirds, against those toffee-chewing Evertonians.
Well, I think Everton might frustrate Liverpool a bit, and I think it might be tighter than you think. So
they're always Merseyside derbies, aren't they?
I've gone 2-1 Liverpool.
You've just gone 2-1 to the pool.
Not
the Blackpool, the Liverpool.
The Reds.
Well, Jack has gone with a 2-2 draw. Carl has gone with a 3-0 win to Liverpool. Matthew's gone 2-0 Liverpool. Sarah's agreeing with you with a 2-1, Emma. Matt's gone 1-1. Lucy's gone 2-1 to Everton. Jason Tinkler's coming with a 3-1 to Liverpool. Scott's gone 1-1. Jade says 2-1 Liverpool. Terry's gone 3-1. The Bournemouth fans gone 3-1 to Liverpool. Geordie Team for Life has gone 3-1 to Liverpool. Brian in Southampton has gone 3-1 to Liverpool. And the last person to go on the thing was Carl again, this one. It's because I've agreed.
Carl was one of the first. And
you listen on the podcast, they don't know.
You need to watch because that nose will grow and it'll knock the from staying off.
It's a bit of fun, isn't it? Bit of fun. I'm agreeing with Carl anyway. I'm going 3-0. So the last one is Chelsea against Spurs.
Oh,
what we're thinking.
Anything could happen with this. Chelsea and Spurs.
Oh, and by the way, just before now, when you start putting your score predictions, start getting ready your questions for Ask Emma. Anything, where you get your broccoli, like that. Wolves, Premier League, your team, whatever. You can ask Emma. You want to know where is a good concert, all these, anything. Ask Emma, ask advice.
And she won't know.
So yeah.
Anyway, Chelsea Spurs.
Yeah, go on.
I just think anything could happen.
It's like that way. Anything could happen in the next half hour.
Yeah. I mean, you can't trust Chelsea to win it. You can't trust Spurs to win it. But I do actually think Chelsea will win it. I've gone 2-0.
2-0 to the Chelsea. Terry's gone 2-1 to Chelsea. Matthew's agreed. Jack's gone 3-1 Chelsea. Lucy's 3-1 Chelsea. Brian in Southampton's gone 1-1. Carl's gone 3-2 to Chelsea. Sarah's 2-1. Jason Tinkler 2-0 to Chelsea. Scott's gone 2-0 Chelsea. Spurs says 1-0. Jade says 1-0 Chelsea. Geordie Team for Life has gone 1-1. And then we've got...
Where do you get your broccoli? Tesco this week.
Man United fan has gone 3-2 to Chelsea, and the Bournemouth fan has gone 2-0. So yeah, look, I've gone with the last one to go again. Just happened to be Matthew. I've gone with 2-1 to Chelsea. So that concludes the votes of the Luxembourg jury today. So look, now's your question. It is time for Ask Emma. Emma. This is your opportunity to ask Emma.
Is that a question? Is Ange getting sacked?
Let's ask you. Is Ange getting sacked?
Oh, I don't think they'll sack him before the end of the season now.
Hold on, let's do an impression of Ange. So how did you think the game went?
Well, no, you can't hear the words.
That's what I have to say about that. Because he never looks at the camera when he talks. He always looks, so he talks. So, Scott wants to know, Emma, will Vitor Pereira win something in his second season in charge? This is mine and Jade's question. Good question. I like that question.
It'd be nice, wouldn't it? It just depends how they back him in the summer. I think he's capable of taking us to win something. I think he's a brilliant manager. I think if you take just his time in charge, we'd be mid-table from the points that he's picked up in that time period. It's that we're carrying the Gary O'Neill baggage that we're down there struggling.
So, yes or no?
Probably not. It's not likely, is it?
Okay, you've got to have the faith and the belief. And we have a little bit to tell you, something else to tell you in a minute, so stay tuned for that. Geordie Team for Life, Emma's favourite away game in the Premier League, regardless of the result.
I like going to Newcastle for the town, but the away end is awful.
Yeah.
It is the most horrific away end in the Premier League.
Why is that for anyone that doesn't know?
Because you are miles away.
You are literally.
Although we went in the lift this time because it was quiet, wasn't it? Because it was a stupid day.
Floating on the clouds.
Yeah.
It's so wild. I agree. Newcastle away is brilliant. Normally do it as a weekend. The Geordie fans are brilliant. Yeah. Love it.
But the ground's crap.
No, the ground is great.
No, from an away fan's perspective, it's crap.
The view's
you
crap.
can just see ants running around.
It's like being in Suburbia.
You can't even see the numbers on the back of the shirts to work out who anyone is.
It's a good point. Yeah, I think Newcastle should put the away fans in a better section. It creates a better atmosphere as well. So that's a good one. Steve wants to know, do you like Radiohead?
I have no opinions either way. I'm not a Radiohead fan.
You're not.
But I don't dislike Radiohead.
Okay. Jason Tinkler wants to know, when was your first Wolves game?
I have no idea. I was about 18.
But you don't know who it was?
No.
Fair enough.
You don't know who yours is either.
Lucy wants to know, who is your favourite women's footballer?
Oh, I don't know.
I quite like Russo.
That's what I was going to say.
I quite like Russo.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very good at football.
Yeah, and I think we went to see Wolves women, didn't we?
Yeah.
Black Country Derby.
Who's your favourite Wolves women footballer?
Beth Merrick's a bit feisty. I quite like her.
Yeah, she's a proper Wolves fan as well. I like Beth. Tammy, I like Tammy. She always gives everything, and she's a bit feisty as well. She's got a shot on her. What's that new girl that scores all the time?
Greengrass. Charlotte Greengrass.
She's good as well, isn't she? She's really good. But yeah, there's some good ones down there. We went to watch, and I was luckily enough, I did a review after the Wolves women game because of the Demolition Derby when they beat Baggies 5-0. At Molineux, it was over 3,000 went there. As I've said before, it's the same game. It's slightly different in some way, but it's still entertaining. Maybe not quite as fast. Well, it isn't as fast, but there's still a bit of
They're
drama.
still skillful.
Oh yeah,
And they're still feisty.
Yeah. Oh god, there was a couple of flare ups, weren't there? So you like it when that happens. But yeah, one thing I would say as a Wolves fan is, I know some people don't care about the women's game or not, but it's growing, and Wolves talk about the brand, and to me, they need to fully invest in the women's team before they get left behind. That's my opinion. So let's have a look. Any more question for Emma from Carl? How many points do you think we'll end up with ahead of the bottom three? We're currently 9.
I think it'll grow.
You think it'll grow? Okay.
I think we might be 12 or 13 points ahead.
12 or 13 points. Like it. Matthew wants to know, have you got a memory of your favourite Wolves player you've had an autograph signed?
I've never had autograph signed.
Have you had one ask you for your autograph?
No.
Okay.
I'm not a fangirl
If you could get someone to sign an autograph for
We've
you.
We've met a few of the players, haven't we?
Who would you like to get signed? Who would you get an autograph off?
Oh, I don't know.
We have got autographs on the shirts that we've got.
Oh, yeah, we've got signed shirts, haven't we? So, yeah, we've got autographs.
Yeah. He said it's better than West Ham, but
it's not now, though, is it?
Actually,
because the West Ham's been moved closer.
Yeah, I get what you're saying about West Ham because of the bowl. And if you're right at the back, but you can sit down the front. And if you sit down the front, you're quite close.
Yeah.
And even if you're far at the back, it's still a better view.
Even at the back, I still think Newcastle's further away.
Yeah.
It's horrific.
Yeah. When did you both? Oh, well, I've been a Wolves fan since I could breathe.
You were born a Wolves fan.
I was born, and you became.
And I became one.
You weren't really a football fan, but then you started supporting the thing. A bit like Gemma. Gemma, was the presenter at Wolves, is now working for Premier League Productions. She never really had a team, but now she's full on Wolves. She's a Wolves fan. It gets in your skin. Good question. Jason wants to know, is there a ground that you'd like to go that Wolves have not played away at? That doesn't have to be in this country, does it?
Oh, yeah, European tour.
Rome. I know what you were going to say.
Yeah, I really like Rome. I'd like to go to Roma.
And play away there, because there's an excuse to go to Rome.
Yeah. But in the Cup, I always want somewhere. I hate getting Premier League teams, and it's not because it's a tough draw. I want to go somewhere different or play someone different.
Yeah.
It's like boring, keep going to the same place.
It's not boring. It's boring when you're losing.
It's not boring, but you don't want to play someone 3 times, do you? When you're playing them twice.
I suppose not. Well, yeah, shame about Lily Simpkin. I liked Lily Simpkin as well.
Yeah, she got an ACL.
I put Wolves women put a thing on there, and I put a post saying I feel for her, and she liked it.
Did she?
Yeah, she did.
For anyone that doesn't know, Lily Simpkins just joined Wolves women. Been in a couple of weeks, and she got an ACL.
So we do wish her all the best. Sienna, hello, Sienna. She wants to know who your favourite player is.
Do you know what? I'm not having a favourite player anymore because every time I have a favourite player, they leave.
No, you've got to have a favourite player. She's asked you the question.
Jota was my favourite player. He left.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's ages ago. And
Neves was my favourite player, and he's left.
Eventually.
Yeah. And then Lamina was my favourite player, and he absolutely cocked up and left.
Yeah.
So I'm reluctant to put my curse on anyone else.
Yeah, but they all leave in the end.
Who do I like?
Who's your favourite at the moment? Good question.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know if I've actually got I've got players that I think are good, but that I actually
haven't got a favourite. They've got to earn your favourite.
Yeah, I've got to earn one.
Geordie Tune to Light wants to know where you get your beautiful broccoli from.
Well, this week we had it delivered from Tesco.
Fantastic.
And we had regular broccoli this week rather than tender stem or purple sprouting broccoli. So there.
Chris here. He's on his other account again. He says, choose Run because Chris.
No, he's not. He's definitely not there.
Chris had a fan.
I'm not a Ryan Aït-Nouri hater. No. I think he's got some skills.
He has got the skills. That much skills. He beats people 3 times. He's that skillful, Yeah. We all know. It would a question. I've got a question for you. Who would you accept being sold in the summer. As long as couldn't you? Because we probably all know he's going to go for 62 million. Anyone else? What about Ryan Aitnouri? If we got like 30 million for him,
maybe. But what I don't feel willing to accept, he's selling and not spending all the money.
Well, it's investing properly, but they are going to invest. They're going to have to, because if Cunha goes, they're going to invest in at least. Don't forget, Sarabia's going. Semedo's probably going to go. Cunha's definitely, most likely going to go. Ryan Aitnouri, they'll probably get maximum amount of money. They could raise north of like 100 million this summer and get off. So like you want that to be properly reinvested. We've got players coming back in, but we still need to bring in quality players that are going to do a job. But
I think it's a big test this summer. We'll see what our custodians are made of.
Well, we will in a lot of ways.
It's important. Have they learnt their lessons? They've made big mistakes this season.
Well, we've made big mistakes over the last 3 seasons, which is why we've ended up going backwards. Although the signings,
I'm not up for another relegation battle. I want to.
Well, now we want to push on. We need to have like we can't be doing this again next year. Yeah. Can't be. I mean, we got lucky this year in the fact that Ipswich, Southampton, and Leicester are just ain't strong enough. You know, in another season we could have. Right now, we'd still be like borderline relegation.
Yeah, I think,
and we're not completely out of it now. I think
we'll have to spend because I think. Semedo's out of contract. I think Sarabia will go.
Well, Sarabia's already gone. Sarabia's gone.
Yeah.
Semedo probably.
Yeah.
Because he'll probably want a fresh challenge. But like someone's still got to pay his wages. And if they don't pay his wages, Wolves will probably offer the money and he could stay. So there's a chance.
Semedo might sign a contract because no one wants to pay his wages either.
Well, I'd rather pay the wages than spend 15 million, 20 million trying to find a replacement.
Player.
We've got Pedro Lima coming through, but he's still a young player. So for me, I think getting Semedo in another couple of years would be a good thing. Would you accept selling of either Andre or Joe Gomez?
No.
Tell me why.
Because they're the engine of our team. They're going to be essential going forward.
I can't accept.
And there's already so many going out the door.
I can't accept some selling them either.
We've got to have some sort of stability. However, in the papers, they're saying the release clause for João Gomez is 50 million.
I think that's just speculation, isn't it? I don't think they'd have put a release clause in when they signed him up. For me, I can accept Cunha going because he's got the clause in. There's nothing we can do about it. Sarabia, I accept. Reluctantly accept Semedo because at the end of the day, he's out of his contract and it's his call. But Ryan Aitnouri, I can probably accept, and that's it.
If you have
Gomez would be a mistake, a big mistake. No. We'd have a solid back. I think we'd have a solid back line. I think we'd have a solid midfield with what we've got. And if we bring in the right forwards to go on top of that, we could look really, really good. And Vitor Pereira knows what he wants to do. So, and he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to let Joe Gomez go.
He won't want a massive turnaround. There's quite a few going out, end of contract, stuff like that. So
yeah, absolutely. So yeah, just having a look. Jack wants to know: is there any other teams in the league, like non-league teams that you like, Emma?
No,
no,
not really.
You're not a big fan of Stafford Rangers.
I'm not a fan. We've done this one.
What about Bilston? We've got a soft spot for Bilston.
Bilston was all right.
Got a soft spot for.
I didn't like. We went to Stafford Rangers for non-league day once. I didn't like it.
It was the most terrible. It was just a bad game. We saw Dean Saunders there, didn't we?
Yeah.
But there weren't a shot on target. There weren't a shot on target for either team.
It wasn't just the football.
Yeah.
I wasn't a fan.
You wasn't a fan. Well, there you go, guys. That concludes a 45-minute half. Some good questions in there. You all know where to get your...
Are we going to put our feet up now and watch some telly?
Yeah, you all know where to get your broccoli. Just a reminder, we've got a very special video that's dropping on the channel tomorrow night. You're going to want to be subscribed for that. So if you're not, hit the subscribe, hit the bell button. If you're watching this back on catch up, leave your own predictions and comments. And yeah, and we might see hopefully some of you at Genting, Wolverhampton, stroke Temple Street social with their new leisure area for the draw to win the hospitality tickets for Tottenham versus Wolves and Man United. So Wolves versus Tottenham and Man United versus Wolves. Yeah, Jack, yeah, Carl, my dad had a great first birthday. Took him to the wonderful Fox. Fox at Shipley, and he enjoyed that. You never know. You might even see my dad on Saturday night. You never know. Right then, until the next one, from all of us, always Wolves.
Bye, folks.